Right, go to the chat box and find the activity links there. Then I will send the join code. Once I give in the join code, then put the join code the required place and click join button, right? Then you can do the activity. Then regarding the activity, that home activities, that only 30 of you are submitted the activities, that before one only 58 of you are submitted. However, it is reducing now 30, right? I don't know the reason. However, from next week, I will give the, that means during this week, right? Give the assignment. That means first part of your assignment, right? We should want to do 2 assignment, one before the mid semester, then the other one after the mid semester. I think today we are spending the 4th week, right? Yes, I think 4th week. 3 weeks, I think, available to the mid semester. Then today, during this week, I will deliver the first assignment. That is very similar to the activities, home activities we did last 2 weeks, right? Immediately after you did the assignment, then you will get the marks also. Therefore, ready for this assignment, I will deliver the link during this week. You want to submit it within 2 weeks time, right? That's the first part. The second part I am giving the next week, right? This week for the first part, the second part I will give the next week, right? Then within 2 weeks time you want to submit the both assignments. Actually before mid semester, right? Before mid semester you want to submit that. I will provide the exact date to submission the assignment. Right? However, it is very similar to the activities we did last 2 weeks, right? Okay. I think now we can start the lesson. Still 34 of you are joined with the session. Still you are joining. Okay, however, I am going to start the lesson for this day. We are discussing about the computer networks, right? Computer network. That network we identify in simply the network is a collection of computers. Collection of computers. Also, we identify the elements, components of the computer network. Then also we discussed about the types of network. We identified 4 types: local area network, wide area network, metropolitan, and personal area. Like that, there are 4 types of network. Already we discussed about the first one, local area network. We are going to start from that point. Before that, I am giving the joining codes. 2 joining codes available for this week also. You can use either one. Right here, I think all of you can see the first joining code, LXNBQ. LXNBQ, write down this one. Also, I am giving through the chat box. LXNBQ. All letters are capital. LXNBQ. Right now, it is available on your chat box. LXNBQ. Then the other one said LIKR. Said LIKR. Also, I am putting it into the chat box. Said LIKR. Said LIKR. Right. Both join-in code now available with your chat box. Now I am going to start the lesson here. Right, still you are joining. Right, I am giving 1 minute to join the activity link here. Within 1 or 2 minutes, you can join it. Right. While you are trying to join in the activity tool here, the same time you can follow the lesson also. While I am doing, you can join the activity links, right? Right. That activity link, you can find it again in the chat box now. Join code you can see in the screen at the top blue color bar. Look at my mouse surrounding, right? Code, right? Yeah, I think in your computers also you can appear the activity link at the top in the blue color bar here. Right, this is the document I am going to start today. Try to download it to your computer. Right, local area not network we already discussed the last week. Right, then remember what is local area network. Right, local area network actually a small type of network only for limited geographical area. It's spread only to limited geographical area. Right, only the number of computers you can assign is limited. These kind of features available with the local area network, right? They are normally used twisted pair or coaxial cable, right? This is remind what is local area network. That last week we did what is local area network, right? Small geographical area, that means small building, right? Or small rooms. If you want to establish a small network by containing 10 or 15 computers in within a small building, right? Then suitable type is local area network. Normally they are using twisted pair or coaxial cable for connecting with each other. Twisted pair or coaxial cable. These are the medium. Normally they are using to connect with each other. Here another feature is less costly. They are using inexpensive hardware, right? That's another important feature. Normally we need to establish the computer network system, we need various type of devices, network devices. Here one example is hub or network adapters. Later you will learn in detail what is hub or network adapters, right? These are less costly devices. Then data transferred at an extremely faster rate. They are very good speed. Normally local area network, because of the small size of the land, their data transferring speed is very high, extremely faster when compared with the other network type, especially metropolitan area or personal area. Local area network having very fast, extremely fast data transferring rate. Also, the local area network having very good higher security. Normally, outsider can't access with the local area network easily, right? Therefore, that's the feature of the local area network. Right, we already discussed that part. Actually, here we'll discuss the next one also, personal area network. Personal area network, in short, we called as PAN. PAN stand for personal area network. Right? Here giving some features regarding the personal area network. It's a network arranged with individual person, typically within range of 10 meters. 10 meters. Actually, this one is also very small. Right? Small. In the if you want to establish a home network system, ranging only 10 meters. Within 10 meters devices, you can attach with the network system. Right? Your home devices like your smartphone, your laptop, or so normally these days in a home having 3 or 4 devices, right? Each one smartphone for each member in the home. If you want to establish a small network using these home devices, then the suitable type is personal area network. Here that it explain if you having some if your home having small laptop or mobile phones, media players or PlayStation, smart TV, right? Together, all of these devices, you can make a small area network, small network system called as personal area network. And especially device called routers. Routers normally you are using to establish this kind of uh, personal area networks. Right. Then look at the diagram here. In this diagram, says the devices can attach with the personal area network. All of are the home devices, laptop, smartphone, then mouse, printers also there. This type of devices you can attach with the personal area network. Then metropolitan area network, another type, in short MAN. It is somewhat larger than the local area network. Right? Then if you want to establish a uh, somewhat large network system, right? In that case, the suitable type is metropolitan area network, right? That means it is not, if you want to uh, establish a network using 2 buildings, local area network for 1 building. Then if you want to expand your local area network up to more buildings or even more cities, in that case, the suitable one is metropolitan area network. Right here, giving some explanation. Large geographical area, right? It covers the large geographical area. Normally, it connect LAN, local area network, with another LAN. Right? By connecting 2 or more LAN, it established a metropolitan area network. Right? Then various LANs are connected to each other. That second feature, it says various LAN, different local area network available in different places. Right? Using some special devices, they can attach, they can connect with each other. Right? Using telephone exchange lines and some other devices, they can connect with each other. Then they can perform a very somewhat larger network system called metropolitan area network. Right. Here giving a picture regarding the metropolitan area network. Then small areas are small networks. Here you can find the small networks around the metropolitan area network. Right. In other words, we can say a collection of local area network. Right. Collection of local area network. We can call it as metropolitan area or MAN. Here having some features. Metropolitan area or metropolitan area network normally used in banks. Right. Bank in a city. In a city, we know normally if you consider the branches, 4 or 5 branches normally available in a city, right? Then they want to connect with each other, or by connecting these 4 or 5 branches, they can establish a network, right? Then that is called the metropolitan area network. Right? Then airline reservation also another place they are using the metropolitan area. Then colleges within the city, right? That's also another place. Then communication in the military purposes also suitable this type of network system. Right. Then next one, wide area network. The name suggests their feature, very large, wide area network. Right? Normally, wide area network, using the wide area network, you can connect all the computers in a country. Right? Easily, normally this concept used by if you want to establish network system city to city or country to country. Right? In that case, wide area network is very suitable. Right? Normally, the good example is for the wide area network is internet. Internet is the best example for wide area network. Right, here giving some features that it says about the geographical area. Right, geographical area. When consider the geographical area, when having the large geographical area, right, it covers states or countries. Wide area network is quite bigger network than LAN. A wide area network is not limited to single location. That is important. Not limited to a single location, right? But it spans over large geographical area through telephone lines, fiber optic cable, or satellite link. These are the major transmission medium they are using to establish the wide area network system. Right? Then look at this medium, telephone line. Right? Telephone line, they are commonly used the telephone line. Fiber optics are the most common or popular one when you are establish the wide area system. They are using normally popularity using the fiber optic cables. Then satellite links also they are using. There are some places it is very difficult to reach as a human being. They are very difficult to reach this location. In that case, the satellite links are the most suitable one. Then otherwise, they are using the fiber optics or telephone lines also they are using. Here giving the example, the internet is the biggest WAN in the world. Internet is the best example for wide area network system. Look at the diagram here. Look at the diagram. Wide area network here containing a small network spread out the world. Right? They are collecting all the small network. This small network may be local area network or metropolitan area network. Right? All of this network they are going to be collect and perform one very large network that is called wide area network. Here also look at the comparison. Here comparing some features. First column giving this comparison features. Then you can find the type of network. Here considering only 3 types of network: LAN, MAN, and WAN. Stand for LAN, local area network; WAN for metropolitan area network; WAN for wide area network. It covers the area they are going to be covered. LAN, only a small area, right? Limited area they are going to be covered. Local areas only, home, offices, or schools. If consider the metropolitan, it covers somewhat larger area than the LAN. Covers area inside a town or city. Then WAN, wide area network, if you are consider the wide area network, in that case, they are going to be covered large geographical area. It may be country to country, nation to nation. Right? That's the coverage regarding the each network system. Then look at the ownership. Who own the this type of network? If you consider the land, mostly the land system are private. Right? There's a specific owner for the local area network. It may be your organization or your personal one. Then metropolitan area network, also private, sometimes it public. The public network also available. Wide area network also the same, private or public. Then regarding the speed, local area normally having the highest speed. Normally it says 1000 megabytes per second. And Mbps stand for megabytes per second. Then metropolitan area normally moderate. It depend on the range from 44 to 155 Mbps, megabytes per second. Then wide area network normally having less than 150 megabytes per second. Maintenance in local area network very easy. Then considering the man and van, because of their unlimited geographical locations, therefore it is very difficult to maintenance. Bandwidth, highest bandwidth having the local area network, then comparatively low bandwidth having the man and van. Then look at some examples also. Normally local area network system used by colleges, schools or hospital. Right? Man system normally used within the building, within the city. 2 buildings or 2 or 3 branches. Then if you want to connect 2 or 3 branches, then metropolitan system use. Wide area network, internet is a good example for WAN. This is the way how you can compare with each network system with the others. Right, that's about the types of network. Right, now time to do some activity. Right, go to the activity tool. I think now you are okay with the activity tool here. In one system having 18 students, the other one having only 3. Still 21. Together 21 students are joined, but in the Zoom session having 49. Try to do these activities also. It is very important. If you are having trouble with your assignments, then I am taking your attendance and how you are going to do the activity with this system, right? Therefore, it is important to doing these activities. Right, now I am going to assign an activity. Right, here multiple choice question. There are 15 questions available. I think 10 minutes you have to complete that one. Yes, 10 minutes you have to complete. Right, now I am starting it. Right, now you can start it now. Right, start it. And now time is over. Stop it now. In other group, it shows another 3 minutes, but try to finish it now. Right, then look at the answers here. Then most of you then who is the, yes, 9 out of 15, the 10, one student having 10 marks, 409, 10 marks. Then most of you are having some of you are having 9 marks, then 8 also there. However, there are students not giving even one answer, 023, right? Then Shalani and 503, Kavinga, right? Those who are not giving the answer already joined with the system, but not giving the answers. Right here also in this group, only 5 students join. Out of 5, 3 students are already marked the answers. Here having 13, right? Out of 15, 2 students getting the 13 mark, Varnika and Madhu. Right, only 2 questions getting the wrong. Then look at the answers. Some of you are having some trouble, I think. More red color mean you are having more errors. All right, then look at the answers. How much distance does land cover? Small geographical area, near infinite, far, not far. Small geographical area, right? That earlier we identified that. Land covers only a small geographical area. The next question, what is the purpose of LAN? Why LAN for? To allow computer to communicate with each other in the same area, to allow computer to communicate with each other anywhere in the world. No, LAN means small area. Only you can communicate the person within the building. Therefore, in the same area. They are using to communicate the people within the same area. Therefore, the answer should be A. Which network is this? I allow computer to communicate with each other in the same building. The same building. That means what? LAN, local area network. Which network is used to pair peripheral devices over the short range? Right. Which network is used to pair peripheral devices over short distance? The short distance mean around 10 meters. Around 10 meters. Short distance, that within your home. Right. By collecting the home devices, you can connect, you can set up a network system. That is called personal area network. Which of the following are example of peripheral which can be connected to a local area network? What are the devices you can connect it to with the local area network, right? Here, say in the within bracket more than one answer, but you can mark here only one. You can't mark 2 answer here. The devices you can attach with the local area network. Speakers you can connect. Not sure in your case what happened to in this question. Keyboard. Then Mouse. Mouse also you can attach for the local area network. Speakers, keyboard, and mouse. We'll move to the next question. In terms of the size of the network, the correct order, small to highest. PAN, MAN, the lowest one should be PAN, personal area network. Then LAN, next one Metropolitan, and last wide area network. Wide area network one is the one largest. What is a hub? Actually, still we not get idea about what is hub, right? That later we are going to learn about the hub also. However, the name is coming somewhere else under elements of network that I introduced the name hub. It is a software, computer device, network device, or calculating device. The most suitable one is hub. Normally we are using for networking. Therefore, network device. Identify the device used to boost the weak signal. Right? That earlier in data communication, we learned what happened, the signals traveling. It's not the same strength by the signal having after it travels some distance. Right? It start to weak the signal. Then no, you need a kind of device to become to improve the strength of the signal. Then they are asking the device. A modem. Modem is used for converting signal, converting analog to digital or digital to analog. Therefore, the modem is not the answer. Actually, repeater is the answer. Switch and routers used for any other purpose in the networking. Which of the following are examples of network in our everyday life? Social network, mobile network, airline, all of above. Actually, in everyday working, right? You need many kind of social network for everyday works, right? This is not the answer. When you are in the bank or when you are in the school, you are using various kind of social network system. Mobile network system also, you through the mobile network you can attach with various kind of network system. And then airline also important in you are in the when if you want to seat reservation in the airline, then you can use the airline network. Therefore, answer should be all of above. All of above. Computer in a network is called. They are giving some names for the devices in the network. Normally, devices in the network, computers in a network is called node. Node, not a network computer, special computer, a server. Server, the meaning of server is something else, right? That later I will give the idea of the server also. Special computers are something else. Network, normally not giving the name this one, right? Network computer. Right? Not refer to any device in the network. Right? It may be a workstation, it may be a computer, it may be a laptop or tab, any device in the network called as node, not only computer. Apart from computers, network including network devices like, apart from computers, then what are the other devices can include in the network? Right. Yes, that switches can be included in the network, routers also in the network, modems are also in the network. Therefore, all of above. A network which is formed by interconnection of two mobile phones through Bluetooth are called a network which form interconnection of two mobile phones. Normally, two mobile phones are close to each other. Using Bluetooth means short distance. Right? Short distance, if you want to connect devices having short distance. Normally, one technology is Bluetooth. Therefore, it is under PAN, personal area network. Which of the following can be used as a communication medium in LAN? Communication medium in the LAN, twisted pair, fiber optics, Wi-Fi, all of above. Right here, the answer should be in the earlier we discussed the suitable medium to connect computers with each other in the local area network. The most suitable one is in from these answers, twisted pair cables. Normally, coaxial cables also they are taken to connect with each other. Fiber optics taken by wide area network system. Wi-Fi is the wireless method. Yes, therefore the suitable answer is twisted pair cables. Mbps stand for megabytes per second. Megabytes per second. Third answer. Here LAN provide blank communication with the data transfer rate. LAN provide short range, long range, short range. Actually, LAN having the short range. Therefore, answer should be A or C. Then higher data transfer, high speed. Therefore, short range, high speed, the first answer. Right. These are the answers for this activity. Here, remember the important points from this activity here. Right, then we'll move to the next part. Components of computer network. Right, here we are going to identify more detail about the components of the network. Right, that up to now we learned some of the component, but not in detail, only giving the names, hub like devices. Then we are going to identify more about the components of the computer network. Right, this note regarding this session you can download it by clicking the transmission file. The link you can appear in the below. Click on the link here. Here you are having 8 slides and the computer component of computer network. Right. Right. Then download this note onto your computer. Then keep it in your own folder. Right. Now we'll discuss about the component here. Right. Here having more than 5 components: server computer, client computer, medium, hub, switch, routers, network interface card, protocol, and network operating system. These are the things we are going to discuss in this session. Right, here we'll take the first one, computer, server computer, server and client. Actually, from these devices, already we discussed about the medium. Therefore, we are not going to discuss about the medium in here. Medium are the things you are using to transfer data from one location to another location. Medium we learned as guided and unguided. We learned some example for guided as well some example for unguided also. Right. Therefore, we are not going to discuss here in detail about the medium. That first we'll take about the server and client computers. Right. The server meaning the computer. There is a special computer in the network the duty of this computer is always provide the service for other computers. Right? That's a powerful computer. More memory capacity is available. Other resources also available. Then more capacity is available. Software, the necessary software and other things installed with this computer. And therefore, the powerful and special computer there. Their task is provide services to other computers. Then client means the computer receive the service, right? Server is provide the service. The client is, on the other hand, receive the service. Client computer may be the normal computers in the network, right? It has no special configuration, no special capacities. It's a normal computer, right? Its duty is capture the or receiving the services that provided by the server computer. Right. That it explaining server about the server computer. It's a computer used in a network can provide services. Here the important point, provide a service to other devices in the network. Its processing power, memory, storage are very high when compared with the other devices in the network. Right? Server computers having higher processing power, higher memory capacity, right? Memory and storage. These are the special features about the computer service. It handles network functions. Right? Servers normally we are using to handle the network functions like allocating memory spaces, determining user levels, setting security options. The services like that, the server provide for other computers in the network. Determine user level. That means which level of users can access to your computer network system. Right? When considering the people who are using your network system, there are various levels. Right? Then the owners are some level. That's the highest level. Then directors or presidents on your organization. Like that, there's some hierarchy from top to bottom. Right? The area using top level people in your organization are not accessible for the lower level. Therefore, network operating servers provide users to which place you can access and which place you are not allowed to access. That's the server function. That is called determine user level. Then setting security also another major function regarding the servers. Right? Setting username and password, and also some other services like fingerprint use up. Right? All of these can handle through the computer servers. Here, look at the diagram. This diagram says the client server computers. In the right hand side, you can see this somewhat large box that is called server. Server provide the services. Right? Services are requested by the client computer. Client are the computers that receive or use the services provided by server. Normally, client computers are always request the service from the server. Right. Then here giving some explanation for the client. Client is the device that requests the service from the server computer. Right? Their duty is client's duty is always requesting the service from the server computer. Right. Here giving some pictures about the servers. These are some large servers, medium-sized servers. Actually, these are medium-sized servers. This is also a medium size. Here you are having the very large servers. It's like a room. Right? Their size is equal to room. Large service server. That's also very large server. Right. Those are some pictures about the computer server. Right. Now look at the next one, hub. Hub is a computer network device. Normally we are using to connect one computer with the hub. Right? That look at the description here. Hub function as the central connection. Central. Normally hub is available the central in the network. All the other devices are connected computer. Right? Therefore, the hub need the port. Normally they are having RJ45 port with the hub. Therefore, other computers around the hub can easily connect with the hub. Right? Look at the diagram here. Then you can easily understand the function of hub. The data start sending by PC1. Once receive the data from PC1, the hub's duty is deliver this data to other computers. The problem is hub deliver the detail for all the computers in the network, not for the specific one, because the hub is doesn't know where the data going to be, their destination. Therefore, what hub is doing, whatever the data it's received, send into all the computers in the network. Right? The hub are not able to identify the destination location of the data. That's the one weakness of the hub. Actually, hubs are not normally used current days. It is somewhat older device, older type of device. That earlier time, before 10 or 15 years, the hub they are using to network. Right? They try to understand the function of the hub here. Normally, it receive the data from other computers. In this example, PC1 provide the data, send in the data. Then hub receive the data. After receive it, what hub is doing, deliver this data to all of the other computers in the net. Here it says when hub receive data at one of its port from a network device, it transmit to data to all of its port. Right? This will be a very big problem. The same time, then think about what happened in the same time. Two computers are trying to send in the data. 2 or 3 computers in the network trying to send in the data same time. In that case, collision or errors happen in the network. Collision or errors happen in the network because of this situation arise. This situation means trying to send in data 2 or 3 computers in the network same time. Therefore, the network system having hub are not able to send in data same time. That means more computers not able to send in data in the same time. These are some pictures or images of hub. This hub having the RJ45 port. In this port having 5 port. This is the way how hub connect with the other devices in the network. Then look at the switch. Switch is a similar device, but it is developed than the hub. Normally, current days, if you want to establish the computer network system, normally they are using switch, not hub. Then hub resolve the problem. Once the switch resolve the problem, switch receive the data. It knows the place where that particular set of data going. They know the destination of the data. Therefore, the direct communication is available between two computers through the switches. Here, look at the description. Network switch connect devices within a network, often local area network or LAN. Normally switches are used in the local area network. Hub also using within the local area network, right? Unlike hub, switch only sends data to the single device it is intended for. It is intended for. That's important. In other words, we can say switch. Switch know the location where the data want to go. Right? That's the main difference when compared with the hub. Then look at the diagram here. This diagram explains how the data travels using the switch. In middle, they are having a switch. In PC1, sending the data. Then switch know that particular set of data going to the intended location. Then direct communication can be established through the switch between PC1 and PC4. Right? This is the way how switch can work in the network system. Here, the comparison between hub and switch. Here having some description. Devices in one column under description, column having devices, data transmission form, device type, and transmission mode or speed also there. When look at device, the device mean in the hub, only PC is allowed. PC stand for personal computer. If you are using a hub as a network device, so connect devices in the to the network. If you are using a hub, only the personal computers can connect through the hub. That means normal computers. But in the switches, they are allow multiple devices. That means other than computers, they are able to connect smartphones, tabs, like any other devices, personal assistants, printers, like that, any other devices also able to connect with the network if you are using a switch. But if you are using hub, that means only PCs are allowed to connect with each other. Then regarding data transmission form, if you are using hub, how data travels from one location to another bit by bit, right? Bit by bit. But if you are using switch, in that case, frames or packet by packet, the data travels packet by packet. Here, bit and frames having some difference. Try to get some idea about these differences. It is not important your examination point of view how to get some knowledge. Bit by bit travels mean suppose the two computers are in the network located some distance. Then if you want this is the A computer, then suppose this one B. Then if you want to send the data from A to B using hub, then what is happening? It travels bit by bit. That means all the data convert into the ones and zeros. At a time, it release a one bit. Its size 1 or 0. The message convert into the ones and 0. Then it send 1. Then secondly 0. Then again 0, 1. At a time, it release a 1 bit. In that way, trying to travel. But if you are using switch, in that case, before sending the data, what the station is doing, it set up a packet. The packet contain some amount of data. Suppose the message you want to send is M the size of M is like that. Before sending it, what location is doing, break down this message into small parts like M1, M2, M3, M4, like that. Then this one segment is called frame or packet. Right? Then first send in the M1 frame, after that M2, after that M3. In that way, packets are sent to the ending location. That is called frame by frame. In that way, can send in data only using the switches in the network. Right. Only for the knowledge, try to remember that also. Data transmission form. Right. Then look at the device type. It says passive. Hub are passive device. Switches are active device. So some difference. When you are using hub in the network, they are not using any kind of computer program. That means computer software. But if you are using switches, in that case, they are using computer software. Right? How the switches are controlled in the network using the computer software. Therefore, it is also known as active device. Active device. But hub are identified as passive device because they are not using any kind of software. Right. Then look at the transmission mode. Earlier we identified 3 transmission mode. Then here try to understand which transmission mode used by hub and which transmission mode used by switches. Normally hub uses half duplex transmission mode. Half duplex means can be sending data both direction but not at the same time. That is half duplex. Switches are allowed data transmission half and full duplex. Half duplex as well full duplex also. Full duplex means it allows transmission data for both direction but at the same time. Right. Then considering the speed, normally hub having the lower speed, 10 megabytes per second is calculated. Then switch having somewhat larger speed. Normally it range from 10 to 100. And also having 1 Gbps switches in currently available. This type of speed switches also. Therefore, switch giving very high speed data transfer in the network. Right, that's about hub and switch. Then before continuing the lesson, again, we are going to do some activities here. Right, now move to the activity sheet here. Still you are 19 of your join. In the other section also other group 5 students. Right, try to do this one. Next activity here having few questions. You want to answer this question. First try to answer this question, then we can discuss it, right? Right. In yourself, first try to answer this question. I'm giving 6 or 7 minutes to complete answers for this activity. Right, now you can start it. Right, here giving some answers. Look at Akil's answers. Provide services like allocate memory space and determine user level. Yes. What's the answer question? Difference between server and client. The simple difference here, asking about Akil, here asking the simple difference. Not only the services. Right? The question asking about the difference between the server and client, not the services. Right? Always the client computer provide the service, then server computer provide the service, server client computer receive the service. That's the difference, main difference. Then what cable here, client is the device that requests the service. Yes, that statement is correct. Client is the device that requests the service. Second one, RJ45. The port type is okay, but not mention the cable. Third one, device. The question, what's the main difference between hub and switch? What's the difference, hub and switch? Think and difference, then we'll see another answer. Priyangani's one. A server is the computer used in a network and which provide the service to other devices in the network. Yes, that's very good, correct definition for the server. Client is the device that requests the service from the server computer. That's okay, that's correct. The cable type actually twisted pair. Yeah, because the hub normally used in the local area networks. Local area, not to establish the local area network, normally used twisted pair cables. Port type is RJ45. That's also correct. Third one, the difference between hub and switch. Here, actually, you are giving the features. The question asking about the difference, the main difference. What is the main difference between hub and switch? Right? In your answer, you are write down about the features. Hub passive device, switch active. That's the comparison. No features. No. Then what's the difference? When sending the data, right? Hub doesn't know the exact place where the data intended to go. That means hub does know the place, destination place. But switch knows the place where the destination place of the data. Where to go. The switch knows the data which where to go. Know the path. In other words, we can say hub doesn't know the path of the data, but switch knows the path of the data. Next question. Question number 4. Why switch is called active device? Need software. That's correct. Switch need software to control in the network. But hub no need any software to control in the network. Therefore, switch called as active. A transmission mode of the switch is half or full duplex. That's correct. Right, that's good. Then we'll see another answer. This Lalani Sitsara server computer. Server is the use in a network and which provides service to other devices in the network. It saves the service. Yes. Client computer. It is the device that requests the service from server computer. Yes, this is receive the service. Right, that is correct. Then twisted pair cabling. Okay. A switch only send data to the single device it is intended for. Yes, that's correct. Partly correct. Then what about hub? Then you want you want to mention data. How about the data traveling by hub also? Only here mention about the switch. That part is correct. Right. Question number 4. It is intended for multiple devices. Why it says active? Question number 4. I think why switch is called active? That's the question. But you says switch is active, but you says it is intended for multiple. That's wrong answer. That's not the correct. Why switches are active? It uses software. It uses software. Then question number 5, asking about transmission mode. Transmission mode of the switch. Switch uses full or half duplex. Local area network means that's a type of network, not a transmission mode. Therefore, this question, this answer also wrong, right? And then try to get another one. Shani, answer only for the first 3 questions. Server computer on the network that share resources for others to use called server. Yes, sharing resources or sending services. The best term is sending services to other computers. Client computers on the network that access resources that are shared by computer is known as client. That's also okay. The client computers always request the services from the server computer and receive the service. Then question number 3. Hub device is only PC allow, but switch this that's wrong. I think that's not the answer. However, only 3 or 5 students giving the answers here. In this group also 049. Server computer on the network that share resources, a computer on the network that access resources. Right. Hubs are normally used in the network that use twisted pair cable. Yes, that's correct. A special port called uplink port allow you to connect 2 hubs and switches to create larger network. We are given a specific name for this type of port. RJ45. It should be RJ45. Right? Number 3, hub works at the physical layer and transmit the signal to the port. Switch route the information and send it over the. And this we are not discussing about the layers, network layers, right? It is somewhat complex protocols and the network layers. Right? Therefore, without referring the layers or models, then just giving the simple answers, right? According to your point of view, no need to learn about the detail. Only just getting the things simply. Hub know the place where the destination place where to go the data, but switch doesn't know. Switch know the data where to go, but hub doesn't know the exact place where to go. That's the main difference, hub and switch. Question number 4, they can be a source of power in the circuit or provide an electric switching function. What's the question? Number 4. Why switch is called active? Right? That simple answers is available. That earlier I mentioned it. Right? It is enough to giving the simple answers. Why the switch is active? Because it needs software to control, right? That's the some of the answers you are sending for me. However, I'm expecting more than that, right? More students are joined with the activity tool here, but most of us are silent. What is the difference between server and client? Right? Here, only the just write down the answers, right? More normally in your question papers having this type of question, the difference between server and client. The server mean the computer provide the service. The computer in the network provide the service. Provide the service for other computers in the network. Then client mean client always request the service. Request the service. Right? Just write down in simple word. Client mean the computer in the network that receive the service. The computer in the network receive the service. Computer in network receive the service from server computer. Server computer. Right? And simply you can answer the question. Right. Here the second question, cable type and port. Right? Cable type and port. Second question, cable type is twisted pair. Twisted pair. Port type RJ45. Right? That's the things we need to in the answers. Then what is the main difference? Hub and switch. Hub and switch. Then you can say in simply hub knows the right, actually hub doesn't know. It doesn't know the path. Doesn't know the destination path. Right here you can say destination path. Right, that's about hub. But switch, you can say it knows the destination path. That means where to go, the data, where to go. Right. Then also you can draw the diagrams, right? If you are unable to write something in the question paper, answer papers, then use the diagram. Right? Use the diagram. That's also okay. Right. Then the question number 4, why switch is called active? Switch is called active because switches are used software. They are using software because they are using use of software. That's why switches are called as active. Question number 5, they are asking about the transmission mode. Which transmission mode used by the switch? They are using half duplex, half, or also they are using full duplex as a transmission mode. In that way, you want to answer the question. Right. Now we can move to the next part. We have more devices to discuss. The next one is bridge actually. Regarding the note for next devices, you can, by clicking the link below, you can get the note. Right. First, get the note. In this note, we are going to discuss about the bridge, another network device, then routers, network interface card. Yes, network interface card. These three we should want to first discuss under components of the network, right? Elements of the network. Right, then get the note here. Right. Then first try to understand what is bridge. Right. Bridge is another important device normally having in the networks. Bridge they are using to connect to LAN. Right? If by connecting local area networks, then if you want to establish larger network by connecting small network, then sometimes this type of things you need when you are in the working places. You need to expand your local area network by connecting other local area networks. And think about how you are going to connect one local area network with another. That in the diagram here, look at the diagram. The above, that's a one local area network. Here having 4 PCs with the hub. Right? These 4 PCs are connect with this hub. That's the one local area network. Then second local area network in the below you can find it. Only 3 PCs are available. All of these PCs are connect with another hub. It's the second local area network. Now, if you want to connect from the first local area network with the another second one, then in between we are using another network device called bridge. In this case, transparent bridge. Normally we call it as bridge. The process of aggregating or process of adding these two devices, process of adding two network called as bridging. Right here, giving the name, the process of aggregating or adding the networks is called bridging. Right. In that way, you want to remember the use of bridge. The simply we can say bridge we are using to connect two local area networks, two or more local area networks. By connecting local area network, you can create or you can expand your small network into somewhat larger network. Then another device called routers. Routers. Right. Actually, the routers normally using to connect your network system with the internet. Sometimes in home they are using small type of routers to connect your personal devices. That means the personal area, if you want to connect the personal area network, home network, the normal the device is used by the routers. Through the routers, you can connect your personal devices to the internet, actually, especially for the internet. Right. Here, given the definition for router, router is a device that used to connect two or more network together. Especially, routers are used to your organization network to the internet. That's part you want to remember. If you want to connect your organization network to the internet, the suitable device is routers. Also, routers are used to connect your home devices. That earlier I mentioned one type of network, personal area network. If you want to set up a personal area network in your home, the best device is router. Right? There are many forms of routers. The mainly popular the wireless and wired routers. Look at the image here. Try to understand this diagram. Here having two networks. The first network is LAN 1. The computers and other devices in the LAN 1 connect with the switch or hub. Then LAN 2, another department, suppose in the account department, two PCs and printer and a server. All of these devices connect with another switch. This switch is available inside the LAN 2. Both switches are now connect to the router. This router is very powerful router. It capable of acting as a bridge also. Bridge also included with this router. Therefore, no need separate bridge for connect LAN 1 and LAN 2 in this case, because both of these switches are connected one powerful router. This router again connect to the external world, that means internet. Because of this router, another function of this router is connect to the internet and get in the website and web pages to your own networks. That's the image for router. Another one Cisco router here. This one is normal router. Normally you can find in your homes. Right. That's about routers. Then move to another device called Network Interface Card. NIC, Network Interface Card. You must have a network interface card if you want to connect your computer to another computer. It's not an external device. All the devices which we discussed up to now are external. That means bridges, switches, hubs, routers. All of these devices exist outside the computer, located outside the computer. That means outside the system unit. It is not inside the system unit. But network interface card available or located inside the system unit. Inside the system unit, there is a unit called motherboard. In the motherboard, having some slots, PCI, AGP, ISA, like that. There are some slots inside the computer. That means in the motherboard. Normally PCI slot used for fix the network interface card. There are two types. Two types of network interface card. The first one is internal. Actually, we are discussing about the internal one. Right? Internal network card, normally available inside the system unit, fixed into the motherboard through the PCI slot. Another type also available called external. This external network card you can attach outside the system unit. Through the USB port you can attach. Or normally this external network card attached through the RJ45 port, not the USB port. Remember that one. Then also this network interface card, here giving some other names. Network interface controller, another name for NICs or network interface card. Then network adapter, it also referred as network adapters or LAN adapter. Right? Here, remember, there are other names also for the network interface card. Right. From these two, getting some details about the internal interface card that earlier I mentioned it inside the computer, the available inside the computer as a network card. Fix it into the motherboard through the PCIO ISA slots. Then it requires the network cable to provide network access. Right? That means if you want to connect from one computer to another computer, this network card need cables. Right? Then look at the appearance of interface card. It is look like that. Here, this is one example for the network interface card. Right? This area is the place where you are going to fix your interface card to the computer or motherboard. Right? Here the external view. Here having the RJ45 port. Through this port, you can attach your cable from this computer to another computer. Another view of the network interface card. Here having another type of internal network interface card. Right? Here having two ports here. Can someone tell me the other one? This RJ45 is the right side here. Another kind of port available that earlier when I doing the transmission media that I introduced the port also. Can remember the name of that type? Can remember the name of this? Both network ports are available in this interface card. Normally having only one, only RJ45, but sometimes rarely you can find the network cards having both ports, RJ45, and the other one. What the other one? This one is BNC port. BNC port. BNC port we are using to. They are using with which cable? You need which cable if you are using the BNC port for the networking? You can't use twisted pair. Then instead you want to use coaxial cable for networking. If you are using the BNC port, you need coaxial cable. That's about the internal interface card. Then look at them, get some idea about the external interface card also. External interface card. Normally you can find outside the computer. You can fix your external interface card through a cable or wireless external card also available. Right. In desktop and laptop that do not have an internal NIC. If you are having no internal network card, then suitable thing is get a external network card. Right? By fixing external network card, again you can connect your computer into the other networks. Right. External network card also available as wireless and also USB based there. Right. Here, look at some pictures of the external. This one is the USB based external interface card. Okay, that's about the external interface card. Okay, in this session, we learn about bridge, then network interface card, and also we get idea about routers, right? Bridge, routers, and network interface card. Network interface card are two types, internal and external. Right? These are the points you want to remember from this point. Right? Before moving to the next one, then again we want to do some activities. Therefore, move to the activity tool. Right. Then this one you want to get pairs. Similar activity we did in last week. I think you can remember. Right. By starting from here, you can start it. Right. Now try to start that one. Only 8 minutes is available to complete. Right. Now you can start it. Right here, the time is over now for this activity. Here, take in the answers. Before that, 023, he get the 12 matches correct. The trying he tries 66 matches. 66 time he tried to do that. However, got the all matches correctly. Like that, the minimum tries spent by here Priyangani doing it using only 13, then get 12 out of 12. Then 020 also 12 out of 12. However, getting 26 tries. Then Janit also getting 12 out of 12, 21 tries. Then 130 getting 12 out of 12, 75 tries. After 75 times trying, he got the full marks. Right. Then other group also 049 got full marks by 27 tries. Then Madhu and Ishani also get the 12 marks by spending 30 and 28 tries. Okay. Okay, good. However, improving the number of students doing the activity like that, try to do the others also. Right here, the answers. Here, computer server, then local area network. Here, the local area network. The label as the local area network also. Right, they, by looking at this label, you can straight match this pair, right? Then wide area network here, having a small collection of small network. Then RJ45 port clearly available. Here you have the RJ45 port type. And, then hub also here, a small hub having 4 ports in this device. Network switch, like that network switch, in this switch having more ports. Next one, network bridge. Right, network bridge, bridge you can use to connect two networks. This is a router, small type of router, normally home router. Right? This type of routers you can find in the home. Then next one, use of router. The earlier one, the router, just the figure of router. This one, how to use it. In the local network, go home network, small network, you can connect to the internet through the router. Network, internal network card. Internal network card. This one external. It should be network card, right? External network card, not internet card. External network card. The last one, PCI slots. PCI slots. Right. And that way you can finish the this activity also. Right. We'll move to the next one here. From this note regarding the addresses, MAC address, right? Media access control address. You can download the link by clicking here. In having 4 slides, giving some idea about MAC address. protocols, network operating system, and the gateway. Right. Then we'll try to get idea about these four terms. Right. The MAC address. The first trying to get some idea about MAC address. MAC stand for Media Access Control. Right. Normally MAC addresses are available with the network interface card. Right. Network interface card. MAC address is a unique hexadecimal number. Hexadecimal number. Each and every network card having this MAC address. This address is available to separate the network interface card from one to another. Right? Set a unique for the network interface card. Right? We need there should be a way to identify NIC card with each other. Right? No same interface card with two computers. How they are going to separate it using the MAC address. That's the hexadecimal number. Right? Its format is like that. The different companies use different format of hexadecimal numbers. Right here, the Cisco is this type of this number, CC:46:D6. This is the hexadecimal number. The Google Incorporation use this number, 3C5A B4. Then Hewlett Packard is another type of number. Then Huawei Technology is another. Like that, different companies that mean manufacturing network interface card. Right? The companies who involved with manufacturing network interface card, they are using different MAC addresses. Right. Then about the protocol here, that earlier we identified the simple meaning of the protocol. Protocol we can identify as set of rules and procedures. All of these set of rules and procedures are followed by each and every devices in the network. All the devices in the network should follow unique rules and procedures. Because in the network, they are having different types of computers with different softwares. Some computers having Linux, some operating system having Windows 10, then Android OS also there. All of these computers should follow unique set of rules. So otherwise, it will not be able to send in data from another. This set of rules you can apply as a software to your computer. Normally, when you install your operating system, then automatically install the software currently, but earlier days, separately you want to install the protocol. But nowadays it is okay. Automatically it's installed with the operating system. Right. Here giving some example for protocols. These protocols they are using for different places. The one is if you want to connect your computer to the internet, then they are using a separate protocol called TCP/IP. TCP stand for Transmission Control Protocol. IP stand for Internet Protocol. Especially use this protocol to the places where connecting your computer to the internet. Then another protocol here giving the name HTTP. HTTP stand for Hypertext Protocol. Hypertext Protocol. This one is HTTPS, Hypertext Protocol Security. Right? Without S, Hypertext HTTP Hypertext Protocol. Right? If your website is your website have more security, if you are using HTTPS protocol. Right? used for sending data over the internet. This particular protocol you are going to use to send in data over the internet. That's about computer protocols. Then another term, network operating system. Right? Network operating system. We need software. Network operating system, a type of software. You know, normal operating system. Right? Windows 10, Linux are the normal operating system. This normal operating system normally manage your computer. Right? It provides interfaces between user and hardware. Then memory managing input output devices like that. Several function doing by the normal operating system. But what's the difference? What are the additional functions of the network operating? They are going to control the network. In addition to your maintaining your own computer, network operating system going to control the network function, managing the network data, then setting security, allocating time, allocating memory, sharing data. These are the network function. How you are going to doing this network function is through the network operating system. Right. Here giving some example for network operating systems also. The first network operating system introduced was Novel Netware in 1983. Right. That was the first network operating system. Some other examples also, Windows 10 server, then Windows 2003 server also available, Linux. Right. Those are the some example for operating network operating system. Right. Then another term, gateway. Gateway is another device using in the network. Here the difference is this one also using to connect two different networks. Right? That earlier bridge also we are using to connect two different networks. LAN, if you are having two LANs, if you want to connect it, you can use a bridge. But here having some small difference, gateway. Suppose you having a local area network, two local area network, one having one type of protocol, then other one is having another protocol. Right? Suppose the first network having the protocol 1, the second one having the protocol 2. The different protocol, two separate different network, they are using two separate protocols. The protocol is different. In that case, the bridge are not used for connecting the network. The bridge functions are not enough. Instead, they are introduced another device called gateway. Right? Gateway we are using to connect two local area network having two different protocol systems. Right? For the bridge, they are connected the two local area network having the same protocol. In that case, bridge is okay, but the protocol is different. You want to get another device, another type of device called gateway. Right, then get the difference in that way. What is gateway? Right, okay, that's about the network devices we discussed up to now. The last one is gateway. Now we'll move to do some activities. Here I want to do another two activities. After doing these two activities, I am stop the session. Today I am not giving a break. Continue the lesson and then stop at earlier, right? Okay, try to do this one. Here, the blank fill-in type activity. I think 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, try to finish it, right? You can start it now. Right now, time is okay for that activity. Some of you are sending it. 0, 23, 23, he got the full marks, 21 out of 21. Sansala get 17. Then 0, 20 also get 21 out of 27. Then Lalani Sitsara 19, 20 out of 21. Janit, 5. Yes. In this group, Pishani only sending that 2 out of 21. Right. Okay, we'll see the answers. Here, MAC address is a unique hexadecimal that earlier I mentioned it. All the MAC addresses are in hexadecimal number, which is embedded into network interface during the time of manufacturing. When the time of manufacturing, manufacturer put the unique number to the interface card, internet network card. Then MAC address, MAC, the answer should be MAC address is also known as physical. The blank one is physical address of a network device. Another name for MAC address is physical. MAC stand for, here the M is stand for media. Media access control. It uses to identify each and every network interface card separately. Right? That's the use of MAC address. Used for identify each and every network card separately. Right? Then each and every computer in around the world having a network card, but their MAC address is unique. The separate MAC addresses are having all of these computers. Then second one, protocol. It should be protocol. It's a set of rules and guidelines. Rules, right? The answer should be rules and guidelines for communicating. Right? When happening communicate between two computers, it should follow some set of rules and guidelines. Right? Therefore, the communicating is the answer. Rules are defined for each step and process during communication between two or more computers. Networks have to follow these rules to successfully transmit data. Then third one, network operating system is a software. Right here, the answer should be software. Actually, network operating system also kind of software that is installed on the server side computer. That remember that point. Network operating system only installed in the server computer. In a network that earlier mentioned, server computer is available and the other computers are known as client computers. Right? Network operating system installed only in the server computer. Other computers are having normal operating system. Network operating system provide the several functionalities for managing data, applications. Right here, the answer should be applications, security, and other functions. In this system, all computers and other terminals are connected each other through LAN. Right? Local area network within bracket. In short, we can say LAN. Line or inter-network system. Main objective of, in short, NOS mean network operating system, is to share, answer should be share, data, printer access, and other devices printer access and other devices. Novel network. Novel is the first network operating system. Novel network was introduced as first network operating system in 1983. That's the year the novel system is introduced. Right, that should be the answer. That was the answers for our fill in blank activity type. Right, then one activity. After that, I'm going to stop the today's session. Try to complete this one also. 10-minute question. Only MCQ types questions available here. I'm giving the start activity from my point, my view. Then you can start. Right now, you can start it. The activity. Okay, now the time is okay for this activity here. Then look at the scores. 0, 23 getting the 10 marks from out of 13. And who got the highest here? Yes, Janit got the 13 out of 13. That's good actually. That earlier one, I think Janit got the lower mark. That earlier activity, fill in blanks, I think 5 or something like that. This time 13 out of 13. That's good, I think. Good improvement. Then 130 got 12 out of 13. Yes, 0, 89, 11 out of 13. In that way, you got the marks. Then other group also, Madhu having 12 out of 13. And yes, 7 out of 13, then some students. Right, okay, we'll see the answers here. And then look at the first one. A device that connect network with different protocol. Different protocol that earlier described. If you are having two networks, but they are using two different protocols. Right? Network 1 having the protocol 1, network 2 having the protocol 2, then two different protocols. In that case, how connect these two networks using what? Gateway. Right? Gateway is the device using to connect two networks when they are having two different protocols. Then next one, the device that used to connect different LAN. The device that used to connect different LAN. Here, that question not to specify. They are using different protocol or same protocol. Not specify mean they are using same protocol. Therefore, the suitable devices, if they having same protocol for both networks, use bridge. A device that helps to prevent congestion and data collision. Right? This data collision happening when using what? Hub. Hub is the equipment. I think you can remember. Hub don't know, it doesn't know the place where the data going. The path is not known by the hub. Then think about what happening the same time. Tries to send in data more than two computers. Right? In that case, the collision happen. Right? When they are using the hub. Therefore, the answer should be here, hub. In this one, receives a signal and before it become too weak or corrupted, regenerate the original bit pattern and then send the refresh signal. That means start with very strong, then time passing, traveling some distance, start to weak the student. The strength is reducing. Then they want to regenerate the signal, the same bit pattern. Then the strength they want to get in the increase in the strength. Then what's the device used to get in the strength of the signal? Here the repeaters, they are using repeaters to maintain the strength of the signal. A switch is also known as active device. Why? Because the switch uses software. Right. The last answer, because it uses the software. The device used to connect your organization network to the internet. Right? If you want to connect your organization network with the internet, right? Here the device is clearly router. Which of the following is not a function of network operating system? Right? That earlier we learned the functions of network operating system: data sharing, allocating resources, allocating memory, setting security, right? Accessing the resources like printers. These are the some network function. But here one function is not controlled by the network operating system. Then what is the function? Print access, it's a network function. Sharing application, also network. Controlling central processing unit. That's the answer. Central processing unit or CPU is controlled by the normal operating system. First network operating system was Novell. The protocol used to send data over the internet. Data over the internet. What's the answer? That earlier we identified two examples for protocol: TCP, IP, and HTTP. HTTP is used for sending data over the internet. Therefore, this should be the answer. Main role of TCP, IP. TCP, IP is the other protocol we learned. Right? Normally used for TCP, IP if you want to connect your network to the internet. Connect to the internet, connect to the organization LAN, send data over the internet, none. This one, answer should be A. Next question, the number used to identify network interface cards separately. Right, at last we learned network interface card having a separate number, unique number. It used to identify each and every network card separately. That is called MAC address. Therefore, the answer should be the second one, MAC address. Right. Question number 12. MAC address are binary number system, octal number system, decimal, and hexadecimal. Yes, octal number system, hexadecimal. It uses hexadecimal number system. Right. Then last question. The term HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. This should be the answer, third one. Right. That's the end of discussion, the activity, quiz activity here. Okay, that's the thing I want to discuss today. Now I'm going to stop the session here. During this week, I provide the assignment. That means the first part of assignment. The second part may be delivered from the following week. Right, the both activities, both the assignments you want to submit within before midterm semester vacation, right? Before midterm, that I will provide. I will inform you the exact date later, right? Still not sure the midterm vacation start. After I know in the exact dates, then I will inform the exact date. However, remember you want to submit the assignment before starting actually, before starting the mid semester vacation. That means you have 2 weeks time. The assignment actually very similar to one we did the home activities last 2 weeks. Right? The same time after you doing the assignment, you will get the marks also. Right. Okay. Then prepare for that assignments to do this week. Also, you can complete the home activities. I gave last 2 weeks. Still, you can do it. Try to complete that one also. Right. Okay. Now I am going to stop the session. Thank you very much for the participation.